Microphone. Here we go. Kim Rudd and Raquel, if you guys can take a look, and if you see anyone out there, can you bring them on in? Round up the troops.
Now.
If you can hear the sound of my voice, say hooty hoo. If you can hear the sound of your own voice saying anything other than hooty hoo, shh. See what I did there? All right, we're still awake. We are still awake. So I see some of Chicago partners coming in. We've stretched. We've had a drink. We're coming through. We all in this together. All right, if you have not found your seat, please find your seat. Oh, we were gonna do it? We're all in this together. There's nobody watches Disney Channel? Okay, nobody watched High School Musical. That was a cultural moment, and I'm disappointed. Thank you so much. So this portion of our convening. Do not shh me. I heard that. Look here, Kevin Sutton. This is our last one ever. Okay. Much better. Thank you. Because I know where you live. We have reached the award portion of this evening. So welcome to the SPARCC Academy Awards. Yes. Yes. Today, I'll be joined by fellow presenter Sandra Ford, who is with the Low Income Investment Fund. She runs SPARCC's Capital Work, and she sits on the national management team. Woo! Woo management, indeed. Just one housekeeping note. If you need a jazzy pass, you can see Jasmine. See what I did there? It was punny. Okay. Obviously, I'm punch drunk. So let us get started. There are people who have been unrelenting champions in community and driving the process and the projects, and we are kicking off our award ceremony by recognizing these remarkable leaders. When you hear your name, immediately, post haste, get on up. Come see Sandra. She will give you an award. It will have your name on it. If it does not have your name on it, please give that back to Sandra so it can go to the appropriate person. Once you have your award, if you would like to say a few words, there is a microphone. You can say some words. award, words, and then exit to the right where your picture will be taken by the wonderful Rachel. The Academy has got her here today to take these wonderful photos. So get your shea, lip gloss, no ash shade, no chapped lips up in here today. All right, and now we're gonna get started. The Academy Award for Community Vision goes to the following people. Lyric Kelkar from the Inclusive Action for City. Roberto Garcia Ceballos from Community Power Collective. Harry Cash from Center for Transforming Communities. Ian Winters from Northern California Land Trust. Jose Espada from Buku West. And Renee Martinez Stone from WRDC at the Denver Housing Authority, DHA. If anyone would like to say a few words, please do. If not, keep the choo-choo moving. Grab your awards. Head on off. The Academy thanks you for your service. All right. Woo. Beautiful. Thank you. The next Oscar goes to our funder and champion, Amy Gilman from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. We truly wouldn't be here today without Amy's support. She has been our most engaged funder throughout the entire initiative. She's asked tough questions, challenged us, supported the evaluation, and provided additional communication support. She embodies the definition of showing up. Take it away, Amy. Yes.
It's all still about
It's you.
Is it on? So I do want to say something because I feel like as a funder, everyone is always saying thank you to me. And it's very awkward because I feel like I have the easy job. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. I was thinking about the exercise earlier around like, you know, who you grateful for, who have you learned from. I'm so grateful that you invite me into your space. And I've learned so much from so many of you. And really appreciate, especially in the last panel, all the candor that it's so important for us to hear, and just look forward to more to come. I'm just so impressed with everything that you have all done, and just really humbled and honored to be part of your group. And I did put on Aquaphor before I came up.
Well done. Well done. There is no ash on Amy and Ashe. The next Oscar goes to the Community Vision Champion, and that is Philip Verma from the San Francisco Foundation. Philip proves that you don't have to be with a community-based organization to work in the world of philanthropy and consistently put communities first. Thank you, Philip. The next Oscar goes to the Defender of the Table Award, and it is for the one and the only Amari Foster from the Transformation Alliance. Through thick and thin, Amari has never wavered in her commitment to the work. The Academy thanks you.
Thank you all so much. You know, I couldn't have done it without God. I don't really know what this means, but I'll be defending, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. No, but seriously, thank you all for folks who have been like behind me and supporting me through this, and have kind of seen my matriculation and maturation through SPARCC. I started as an organizer. Now I'm on the site lead side. And yeah, this was my first baby, kind of in my professional career, actually. So yeah, so thank y'all.
Woo. The next Academy Site Award goes to the city of Los Angeles. Woo! Come on up, LA. SPARCC LA really leveled up. Their capacity for partnership works. There are 88 cities in LA County. The SPARCC LA table is the just magical and connecting transit and justice work, vendor, land trust efforts, tenants' rights, and critical environmental justice advocacy, among a dozen other things in LA. Let's give it up for Lyric and Rabea and the LA table. Woo!
So, yeah, LA, over in the corner. I just want to give a shout out to our friends in LA. I don't know if everybody knows, but our city council is imploding as we speak.
We heard.
I'm sure everybody heard. During our lunch break, a very nerdy group of us sat and watched city council meeting in the corner. So don't mind us while we're watching our 10 council members, because 5 of them are not present, talk about things that they shouldn't be talking about. So shout out to this crew who's holding it down. They're in multiple cities currently. They're here with us in New Orleans. They're in Long Beach. They're in Inglewood. They're in Los Angeles, in multiple locations at different live actions, who are making sure that we're making an equitable Los Angeles for everybody. So,
Woo!
yes.
When you get a site award for your whole table, please, if the whole table can join your site leads, because the picture without the whole table is not a table picture. It is a chair is still a chair. Yeah, I mean, we need the whole table. Big loofah, not a little loofah. All right, I did. The next Academy Award is the Founder Award. We would not be here today but for these 2 visionary women, Shelly and Sasha, from NRDC, SPARCC alumni, and SPARCC national team. Come on, Shelly. Sasha, we know you out there. We see you. In the words of the great Canadian prophet Drake, they started from the bottom, and now we're here. Look at us. From the very beginning of SPARCC, one envisioned the initiative concept and the other held us accountable, challenged us, and took the original vision to the next level, authentically centering community partnerships and equitable outcomes. The Academy thanks you.
Oh my gosh. I wish I had Sasha here. Miss you, girl. In truth, this project, this effort started 2 years before you all joined. So we're really at 8 years. And this is the happiest moment of my life. This is so exciting. Everything you're sharing is just what I needed. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Sasha, are you calling in, my darling? Do I see you? Are we having technical difficulties?
Hi, SPARCC friends. This is Sasha Ford with the Natural Resources Defense Council. I'm also on the SPARCC policy and executive teams. And I'm just saying hi. I'm really sorry that I'm not able to be there with you all this week. Well, because I'm having a little baby. And I hope that you all have a great time. It has been an absolute honor for me to be a part of SPARCC and to build with you all over the past 6 years. And I know that we'll continue linking in many ways in the future. And so just have a great time reflecting, connecting, not only looking back at the work that we've done, but also work that we know that we're going to continue into the future. So thank you all. Have a great time. Okay, bye.
Yes. The technology is far superior than the Academy Awards in Los Angeles. I know. I mean, their Oscars are so white. Look at the diversity of ours. They could learn a little. Just saying. The Academy Award for Health Policy and Systems Visionary Award goes to Melissa Jones from the Bay Area. Melissa's innovative vision challenges us to expand our own boundaries and see new paths forward. Thank you, Melissa. Would you like to say words? You don't have to, but if you want to.
Thank you. I just want to thank you for the 6 years of inspiration and partnerships. And it's been on the strategy stuff, but it's also been on the figuring out how to, all of the other pieces about running an organization. And so Dea and Justin and so many other people that I've been able to have all those conversations with, much, much appreciated.
Thank you, Melissa. The Academy Award for Innovation in Finance goes to two SPARCC Capital leaders, Timothy Block from Enterprise Community Partners Atlanta and Guion Foreman from Emerald South Economic Development Chicago. When it comes to unique and innovative projects, you can always count on Tim to bring the action. And Guion is our guru of don't ask for permission or forgiveness. If your community needs it, just do it.
I prepared a few thousand words. I knew this day might come one day. First, giving honor to God.
Who's the head of your life?
Who's the head of my life and your life too, I hope.
Amen, amen.
I just want to say thank you. And I have loved being a part of SPARCC for the last 6 years. I do feel like I'm one of the grandpas of this, but I'm still here, stuck it out. Thank you, and have a great rest of the time.
Amen, amen.
All right. Thank you. This has been incredible. For sure, SPARCC funds, elevated funds have been helpful to us to help to attract other dollars. But I think Leslie said it right. We don't really depend on, we've been doing this work without money. We'll keep doing it without money. Right? The last panel, I really wanted to say, we don't need all this conversation. Just tell us how to get the money. Right? So let's keep getting the money. Let's keep bringing it back to our communities.
All right. Mic, hot mic down. All right. The Academy Award for Keeping the Justice Fire Burning goes to Rabea Sin from the Esperanza Community Housing in Los Angeles. Come on up. Rabea opens our eyes and helps us see ways to justice in ways we normally wouldn't. Thank you so much. Rabea, would you like to say some words?
I have no idea what to say other than to say that thank you. But also the LA crew is the one that really keeps it going, and just a lot of appreciation for everyone who's come out this week, because one more to repeat, our city government is imploding. Just take the credit, and so many of us have different campaigns that are actually either being championed or being torpedoed by those three who were on the recording. So it's a lot going on. But anyway, thank you to the LA crew.
Woo. The next Academy Award for a site goes to the city of Atlanta. Come on. Atlanta is at the forefront of climate resilience programs that connect arts and Does anyone want to say anything on Atlanta's behalf? No? All right. Please exit to take your site picture. The next Academy Award for Locomotive for Systems Change goes to Marley Schott. I'm getting emotional.
I don't know what
Hold
to
on, wait,
say.
Marley. Let me give you your flowers. Give me a second. Marley is the glue that holds our table together. She has been invaluable as Elevated Chicago has worked for a solid 5 years for the passage of the groundbreaking Connected Communities zoning ordinance that will equitably shape how the city of Chicago grows. We would be lost without you. We would just be a train just stuck on a track, not going nowhere, getting rusty, but you motivate us, push us, and move us forward. Love you so much. I'm sorry, I'm biased. I have the mic. Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what to say, but thank you. Thank you all. This has been an incredible opportunity and experience for me personally. And I've learned so much from every person in this room. And the dedication and commitment and vision of our partners is really what motivates me and makes me realize that I'm in the best place that I can be right now, and I'm where I'm supposed to be. So thank you all.
What can we say? The Academy Award for Mr. Innovative Capital goes to the one and the only, Devin Culbertson. Devin is currently with Grounded Solution. He is a SPARCC alum, and he even innovated himself out of SPARCC to intro into a new job. Speech.
I just copied Sandra's notes the whole time, so it's all on her. No, it's been so much fun getting to work with all you guys, learn from you, get challenged by you. And Mario was saying that SPARCC was our first work baby. I feel like I got to grow up doing SPARCC. So thanks, y'all.
The next Oscar Site Award goes to the Bay Area. Woo, where you at? Watch out, LA. The Bay Area has its own version of Tables and Tables, convening 7 different counties and also working on building land trusts across the region. Come on, Bay Area. Come represent.
All right. It's been an incredible table, an incredible ride. So some of us have known each other for decades, and some of us are new friends, but it's really been incredible. And thank you all for being here.
Melissa, you're an amazing leader. You brought me into the court team. She drags me from place to place, but we have worked on many different things, and it has been a great learning experience for us because we probably are in the smallest community of mostly Latinx immigrants. And so we've been able to really begin to broach the topic of community land trusts and community ownership while we continue doing tenant protections and COVID relief. Eden.
Yeah. And yes, yeah. Thank you to all of you. It's been an awesome ride. And thank you, Melissa, for also dragging me into this.
Yeah, I also joined SPAR for a couple of years now. Atlanta was my first convening with the SPAR National, and also really appreciate the funding allowing organizers to really do the work, to really focus on preservation. So shout out to James as well. Thank you for helping us lead some of the work, and yeah, appreciate everyone in this room. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Bay Area. Our next Academy Award is for navigating through change, and this goes to 2 dynamic Denver leaders, Day and Maggie. These 2 women have given us a beautiful example of how to navigate complicated change in a collaborative organization, and we are so grateful for that example. Our next Academy Award is for Organizer Extraordinaire, and that goes to Chicago's own Christian Diaz from Palenque, LSNA. Lisette, if you could accept Christian's award on his behalf. For any of you who know who Christian is, he always puts community front and center, training the next generations of leaders. He is exemplary in how you do organizing. If you need to learn how to do it, there's no one who can show it to you better. Woo. I hope you're watching, Christian. We love you. The next Academy Award is for Park Equity Champions, and this award goes to Daryl Haddock from the West Atlanta Watershed Alliance in Atlanta and Christina Crutchfeld from BLDG Memphis. Daryl and Christina have championed parks in the city for everyone. The next Academy Award is an honorary one. It is the SPARCC Plus Award, and this goes to Gavin White from River Life. As our only non-SPARCC city recipient, this is an honorary award for Pittsburgh and Gavin's continued participation with the Park Equity Group.
I just want to thank everybody for letting me be a part of this amazing group. I hopped in for my boss, who I'm not sure how she managed to weasel her way into these conversations, but they've been so enlightening and inspiring. So thank you very much.
Thank you. We have 3 recipients for the Policy and Systems Change Champion Awards, and that is Amira Jones from the Center Transforming Communities in Memphis, Sandy Hayes of Atlanta, and Sissy Trent from Los Angeles. Yes. You're gonna mic me? Okay. We're gonna pause for this commercial break while the recipients receive it.
You don't mind, right? It's like a.
All right.
Do you have
A pocket.
Test us.
Testing. All right. As Nas says, you only need 1 mic. Okay. And again, nobody in here is loving hip hop. Just me and you, Marley. Okay. Anybody else? Nas, shout out. I mean, come, it's Nas. Like, whoo. You know what? If we ever have another convening, we're going to do a hip hop history lesson. We're going to be joining in. Our next Academy Award is the Silver Tongue Award. And this goes to none other than our very own Justin Merrick from the Center for Transforming Communities in Memphis. If today wasn't evident of Justin's talent and ability to inspire us with his creativity and passion, it moves every time, everywhere we're together. He warms our heart and soul whenever he breaks into song, and we're demanding a speech.
Thank you all. I guess for me, it is at the end of the day about liberation. For me, centered in Black joy. Black joy qualifies into brown joy, gold joy, all joy. And I will say that SPARCC has been a real tremendous opportunity. I came into it about midway through. Devaney, who's in the back of the room, is really who ushered me into SPARCC. And while I was not here in the very beginning, what I think is probably one of the most impactful things to come from this experience has been the transition of power, right? And how site leads could really engage and be involved and be a part of the decision-making process, where we actually saw funds come into the market that could change and impact the folks that we were working alongside. I learned so much from this network. Shout outs to Melissa, shout outs to Dea as well. because Anna, Vrunda, who's not here, I learned so much as to really what it means for us to build power, to have the conversations around intersectionality, why that's important, and as an artist, what it means to be in a place that really fortifies your purpose. And it really allows for us to move out of the mind into the heart as to why this is important. And in particular in Memphis, the folks that are here today, I feel very lucky because they inspire me. Inspire me, make me laugh, and at the end of the day, that's the joy that we're seeking, despite the circumstances, that allows for us to live into our vision. So, thank you.
And Justin, please stay right there because the next Academy Award for a site goes to the city of Memphis. Woo. We know whatever Memphis does, they do it grounded in culture, excellence, and joy. Give it up for the CTC table.
Yeah, I didn't say anything the first time because I was trying to get us to those drinks and dinner later on. But definitely want to say this. A lot of folks on the ground that we may not have highlighted as much are the organizers on the ground. And at CTC is folks like Kathy, who are the connectors, who've done like a lot of work. And I came in even later than after Justin. And I know for me, and I think for all of us, in order to do this work in a real way, we gotta first do the growth within. And so many times we talk about equity, and sometimes being in this type of country, in this type of culture, sometimes we replicate some things that we battling, and we gotta first reckon it within. And as we do that in a loving and nurturing way, we can build connection to hold other people accountable because we first started with ourselves. So I just wanted to leave that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, I would just say I'm not leaving. I just have my stuff on. But I'm not leaving. But thank you all. It has been a joy to be a part of this process since 2016, 2017. There are a lot of things that we've been able to unearth and identify about Memphis in community development, outside of community development. Through this process, there's a lot of infrastructure that we noticed that we needed to really support community so that we can have conversations around equity and health and climate resilience as we are experiencing things that we think just happen in the moment, but we also know that they're historic, they're cyclical, and they're not going to end until we actually bring significant investment around these areas. So being able to voice that and being a part of national networks and watching what you all do to voice that has been very helpful. And Stephanie told me to make sure that I mention John Paul Schaefer, who was also a part of our Memphis site. And he was the then executive director of Building Memphis when we started this work. So shout out to John Paul, who's now and Devaney Perry is the executive director of Building Memphis now. And I definitely owe it to this work. Like Amari, I came into Building Memphis to take on this work, but this was also like my baby and my first career forming type of thing in community development. And I'll also say that Deb Scott was my first internship when I was in college. And I didn't know what would happen. So that's all I got. Thank you all.
Our next site award goes to Denver. For the tenacity and strength displayed while experiencing major leadership changes, Denver has held steady and accomplished much in the Mile High City. We are so lucky to have Day and Maggie here with us today. Please come and accept the Denver Site Award. And this is for the whole Denver table. Everybody come on up.
you. As you all know, Denver's been on quite the journey. But over the last 6 years, we've learned so much from everyone at the SPARCC table. You all are our family. Melissa, Justin, Roberto, who's not here, Marley, Amari, everyone has been just a tremendous source of inspiration for us. And I just want to thank you all so much. So I'm going to let Renee chime in as well.
I want to thank everyone who's up here. There was a lot of change at our table and there was a lot of leadership, tremendous amount of work and support from everyone up here. And I'll just say to Sandra, Catherine, the whole crew, thank you for your support. Not only did it lead to leverage so much more money in the right places in Denver, but there were times when I said, no, I will not accept your money. That is not equitable. And then my boss would say, you did what? And I would say, it's the theory of change. And I held you all close, knowing that that money would get refunded in a different way to be more equitable. And our city council currently is holding strong to add to the budget initiatives that we have all influenced and that are important to our neighborhoods being gentrified. So thank you.
And what can I say about the final site award? This table are leaders in how to ensure that the voices that are most silenced, overlooked, and rarely have a seat at the table are heard and empowered. They are experts in connecting the sectors of philanthropy, government, nonprofit, and community, resulting in shaping the policies, developments, and narratives of our great city, Chicago, in the most equitable of ways. So the final Site Academy Award goes to Elevated Chicago. Come on up, Chicago.
I will just say a couple things. I'm sorry that Roberto could not be here to enjoy this celebration of all of our collective work. I know that he was really sad to miss it, but he's enjoying time with his family in Spain, and I can't begrudge him that. But also want to say that, but for SPARCC, Elevated Chicago would not exist. So this initiative has been incredibly powerful and meaningful for us. And I think it's also shown us too what collaboration can look like at a national scale. And it's been really amazing, again, to learn from all of you. I do also want to take a moment to introduce, she's not new anymore, but our newest official Elevated Chicago team member, and that is Janice Newson. She is Elevated Chicago coordinator. So thank you all.
So probably similar to some cities, but dissimilar. People from the south side don't go to the west side. The north side don't come to the south side, to the east side, right? This has brought us together, and it's allowed us to learn our similarities, and we have a lot more similarities. We now do projects in our own neighborhood, but we try to do some cross projects to make sure some ties. We start to attend each other's things. And so I think it's helped us as individual leaders, but also as communities to do some things together. We also learn a lot from you guys, right? Some of these kinds of events that we come to, and we learn from you, and we bring these things back, listening to some of the things that you all are doing. And so, so again, this has been a very great journey for us, and we're definitely gonna keep it going.
I do have to go over there and take a picture with my favorite table. Yeah. Thank you all for being on this wonderful journey with us today.
Excuse me, Miss Master Ceremony.
That's me.
That's you.
One more work, you can get it.
Okay, so this is the honor of my tenure, I think, at SPARCC, which is to honor our poet laureate, Leslie Honore. I think we all are amazed at the way you are able to put what we're thinking into words and then share it with us. And I think I speak for everyone in telling you that we will forever be grateful for your love and kindness and just sharing who you are. Leslie Honore, poet in residence.
I'm not gonna say a lot because Nick is gonna play the get off the stage music. He's been wanting to play it and nobody talked long enough for him to play it. So, what an honor to hold space, share space, and learn and grow with everyone here. But one of the most magical things that SPARCC has done for artists and art is to no longer have us as bookends, as decorations, as something that's just sprinkled on the top, but acknowledging that culture work, resiliency, our narratives, our stories, our healing, our histories, our futures are done through the arts. That's how we tell our stories. That's how we record them. That's how we celebrate. That's how we mourn. That's how we grieve. And that is how we connect our human lives together. That is what transcends language, culture, gender, orientations. It's our art. And how wonderful to have seen the arc of what it can look like when we embed art in everything we do, when we respect it, when we make space for it. And what a privilege to be a part of it. And I gotta go take a picture and I'm all smeary now. Love you guys so much. Catherine's coming up to talk about next steps. I gotta get myself together because we are taking group photos. Ah, you did it. So again, tissue now to add to your shea butter and your lip gloss so we are not ashy at Ashe. Come on up, Catherine. Yeah. And somebody stop my